Damn, you got in here real fast. Hello. How you doing? We're 8 hours away. It's coming up soon. GB4 is real. Until it comes out, I'm playing this. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I got one! Nice! Nice, that's one new drop. Yeah, they just updated this last night, but I didn't feel like streaming because I was still tired. But I'm basically doing gacha pulls to get the new legendaries in my drop pool. Very boring stuff. It's gacha pulls without spending money. I mean, which is a good thing. I'm not going homeless doing this, but it takes a while. I got that again. Yeah, I don't need that. My sleep schedule is really messed up because of my crazy person medication that I'm on. So sometimes I couldn't sleep at all yesterday, for instance. I had a hard time sleeping. I'll probably go to bed after this stream and I'm gonna make some lunch and then start this Gundam grind. I'm not really believing that they increased the chance of this, because I'm getting a lot of garbage. I really wish they would give you more storage. They don't give you enough. The thing I hate about loot games is when they give you, like, no storage. This was a problem in Diablo 4 as well. Diablo 4 was the same thing. Just showering you with, like, stuff and you didn't have any place to put it. But I've got a lot of good rings here, at least. It's just not dropping anything. I got one of the new legendaries, that one up there. This one, Ring of the Red Spirit. I'm trying to get the rest of them. Come on, game. Just give me infinite space. That's what I really like about Team Ninja games, is they just give you a ton of space. Actually really nice. Come on! Yeah, I saw that. I do have that game. I'll definitely buy that. The game suddenly became like one of the best tokusatsu games just out of nowhere. The game is really good. It's definitely not much of a competitive fighting game, but, you know, I don't particularly mind that. It doesn't have to be. It's really hard to keep players. It's really hard to keep players, so I think it's like, hey, you know, it has competent mechanics, but it's not really meant to be, you know, played at EVO for $50,000. I mean, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'd say the same about Battle for the Grid. Battle for the Grid was competitive focused, but it just didn't really have the reach. It's kind of more just play it if you like it. Don't expect to, you know, make $10,000 playing it. That kind of thing. Oh, come on, don't give me that again. Really glad I saved up, because this is giving me, it's actually giving me a lot of really good rings, but it's just not giving me ones I need. Alright, this one is good. We'll keep that one. Really hope they add the thing to give you more storage soon, because it's just too much. Yeah, Gigabash is cool. I got that game for free on the Epic Game Store a while back. That game is legit. Just have to look at it as it's a cool Toku game. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be a, you know, serious competitive game. I think some people forget that, like, fighting games can be fun if they're not super competitive. It's nice when they're competitive, but it shouldn't be, like, the main reason you buy them, I think. Especially because even big-name fighting games really struggle to have a player base, so can't really expect something like Gigabash to really have that many players. Come on, man, just give me the freaking item. I really wish games would just, like, give you way more space than what they give you right now. Inventory management is, like, the most boring thing about loot games. Should be able to just get rid of this stuff quick and then just keep playing, but that's not how this game is. No space for anything. Alright, I think I'm just gonna start torching some of these rings here because I have too many. I need to desperately get more space because the game is not giving me what I need. Nothing. This is like trying to get a 5-star S-rank character in a gacha game, but there's no pity system. That's essentially what I'm doing right now. I'm not like 10 grand in debt doing this, but my sanity is definitely taking a hit. Which one is better to you? Come on. Come on. I've only gotten one of the new legendaries doing this, and I've been doing it for probably 20 minutes now, because I did a bit offline earlier before I went back to sleep. I just didn't think it was worth streaming. I think this is engaging to watch. I got 2 in a row, but not the right one. I do like how this game does have useful trash loot, though. It's just that they don't give you enough space to put it anywhere. Classic loot game problem. The loot is actually interesting, and you can make builds with it, and a decent chunk of it is useful, but they don't give you any space. Let's try a different category for a while, because this going for this ring is not working. We'll do one more ring pull. This is what I was playing the game for earlier. Same ring again. Let me look at what the other legendaries are. Getting a cold streak here. It's giving me legendaries, but they're all junk. This ring I'm looking for is really good, though, if I can get one. Oops. No luck there. It gave me a legendary, but the wrong one. Same one again. Game devs, if you're gonna have this much loot, just give me hundreds of space. That's what I really like about Team Ninja games. It's like one of the underrated things about Team Ninja games is that they give you like hundreds of space to do this with. Sometimes it's like 2,000. It's so much better than this than having to look at stuff all the time and fight with it and take valuable time looking to see if it's worth keeping or not. Like, this much space is nowhere near enough. It's getting really tiresome. Ooh! See, if you complain, you get it. See? Complaining is worth it. There we go. Got the new armor. Alright, so that's 2. How many legendaries are there? There's 1, 2... There's 5 legendaries. There's 5 legendaries, and I'm going for 2 more. So we're gonna keep trying to get the ring. Bag is full. Yeah, this guy needs hammer space. He needs infinite space. Well, this actually is not going that bad. There's only like 2 more legendaries I want to get. It's just giving me a bunch of junk. With how much dragon treasure or whatever I have left, I think I might be able to get it. Hopefully. Alright, these are junk, so let's get rid of them. I don't need... Oh, wow. Actually, that one's not bad. Alright, let's just keep going for the ring, because that's like the big one. No, don't give me that one again. Jackass game. It's got the Monster Hunter Desire sensor right now. It knows what I want. It's giving me everything in the drop pool but what I'm looking for. No, don't give me that again. I just told you, game. You want to get Alt F4? Give me the ring. This is still a lot faster than actually playing the game, unfortunately. Come on. We've got like 171,000 left. Pretty much this is the fastest way to get the stuff from the drop pool, and then what you do is you craft it. You craft it with a ring with good rolls. Which is why I have so many of those rings I'm not throwing away. Come on! It's not like I'm not getting legendaries, I'm just not getting the right one. Well, Gundam is not going to be like this. In Gundam Breaker, you just have, the way it works in that game is you have, like, hundreds of spaces for each category of loot. So, pretty much aren't going to run out. The way that the loot works is better than this, in that you can get rid of stuff, merge parts and everything. This game, it's kind of just either the piece is good or it's not. It's a good drop or it's vendor trash. That's pretty much how this game works. Come on, man. I gotta do this on the Berserker too, and I just don't have any space. More games need to just give you, like, infinite space. The only thing that's making this take long is that I have to keep throwing stuff away. Come on, stop giving me that damn ring! Same ring over and over. I don't want that. talking about how they want to increase the amount of storage space. Like, why don't you just do it now? Just do it now. Please. Inventory management is the worst thing about loot games. Just give me an infinite amount of space and let me get rid of stuff quick. It's the only thing that makes games like this playable. Come on, man. There we go. See, complaining works. Alright. Relentless cycle. Wait, did it not give it to me? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you have an 8% chance when you hit with stuff to get your cooldowns reduced. Okay, so let's go make 2 rings like that. Jeez, that took like 20 minutes. How long has the stream been up for? How long did that take? It took forever. Okay, so let's see what the, yeah, I'm only missing 2 legendaries from this patch now. Let's see here. 5 to 10% chance, so ideally you want 10%. 17 minutes, yeah, about 20 minutes of doing this. Sounds about right. I gotta get the new Berserker weapon too, and that's probably gonna take forever. What's the best ring in here? Probably just craft like 2 of them. This is pretty much the most efficient way to get new legendaries though, because the bosses don't have drop tables. They drop guaranteed legendaries, but there's no like specific boss that drops a specific one, so I gotta start getting rid of some of these, huh? I kinda want one that's just already good. I'm actually running a little bit low on Dragon Treasure or whatever it's called. What's the best one in here? There's a couple pretty good ones in here that I don't have to reroll. Alright, let me make one for the Berserker. I have one with strength in here somewhere. Alright, that one is good. Definitely don't really understand why games like this just don't have, like, more space. They're talking about how they want to increase it. I'm like, well, why don't you just do it now? You don't want to just throw stuff away because you might not, like, get another one. Alright. So I'll try to get the Berserker's weapon after this. I think I'm just going to torch a bunch of this stuff in the inventory because I have no room for anything. Bless Team Ninja Games. Team Ninja Games are goated. 7% chance. Alright. Let's torch this inventory, and I have way more rings than I need. Let's torch the inventory, and then I gotta switch classes because the weapon won't drop on the Spellblade, it'll only drop on the Berserker. Alright, so let's get rid of a lot of this junk in here. I don't need it. Keep that one, I guess. Need a functional inventory again. I do not have it right now. The more space I have, the less time this will take. It's very time-consuming, but the only reason I can even do it this much is because I played the game for like 10 hours between the last update. So I've got a lot of junk in here. Alright. Switch characters. It's probably gonna take another 20 minutes. That's not it, by the way. Don't get excited. Well, we're getting a good streak here, but not the one that I need. Oh! Well, there you go. Alright. Got every legendary but one. Every legendary. Only took 40 minutes of gacha pulls, but it's done. Frenzied Strike changes to a continuous attack with no delay and no longer restores madness on hit. The damage of basic increases by 139%, and the maximum stack of the Frenzied Strike buff increases to 9%. Okay. Well, that didn't take very long, did it? Alright, so let's put the new one on the body right now. Let's see, did I finish the rest of his stuff? So take this off and put the ring I just made. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Alright. What's the best thing to go for? He's got crit damage. Crit chance would be really good. Crit damage or strength? Let's just go with that. There we go. It is done. I gotta clean the inventory, otherwise I gotta do this again. Alright. Well, that is a pretty optimized character, I would say. So let me check my inventory. Maybe I got a better pendant for him. Berserker's got a lot less legendaries than the Spellblade, so he's kind of like not that interesting to play at the moment. But this update should help. Well, let's see, do I have a good armor in here for him? I'm just gonna roll with this, I think. Alright, let's try it out. So, I want to go for Frenzied Strike. Alright, who in here is gonna be on Gundam at launch? Who's gonna be on Gundam at launch? I want to tally. It's actually gonna be kind of difficult for me because I have to work tonight. But, I should be on for a little bit at least. I've watched a lot of reviews from people that actually played 3, and they're all saying it's not new Gundam Breaker, so that's all I really needed to hear. New Gundam Breaker was meme. Let's make this niche Gundam game into a MOBA. It's gonna work great. It's like that new game Concord. Let's make a Overwatch clone. Why? Let's make an Overwatch clone when people are, like, getting tired of those. Great idea. Well, I said I'm gonna help you. You're just gonna have to wait till I get some money. I'll help you get it. You deserve it. Yeah, see, I already paid for it at the beginning of the month because like most people, don't have money at the end of the month. That's why I paid for it. There is a chance that I'll be able to stream that game on Steam Deck while I'm working over there, but it is very hard to tell because the embargo for Gundam Breaker 4 is nonsensical. People who got a key early were able to put up a review. They couldn't talk about anything from Chapter 2, and they couldn't upload anything but a review, which is like one of the worst embargoes I've ever heard. I mean, if you're letting them put up a review, like, why don't you just let them put up everything? Makes zero sense. So you've got people with, like, full gameplay videos and stuff ready to go, but legally they can't even post them. It's just asinine. Like, I don't get it. It's not really something that you can get around. You know, you gotta follow their rules or else, but I think that's one of the worst embargoes I've ever seen. Damn! Destroyed. GG's. I got an embargo like that for Neo 2. They told me I couldn't post the ending of the DLC. It's like, well, why? The game has been out on PS4 for a year. Anybody who wants to see it, they've had infinite chances. You know, hey, that's how these companies work. You gotta listen to them or else they're not gonna give you any more keys. I just thought it didn't make much sense. He also buffed the Berserker too. They buffed him and gave him a pretty good legendary. Oh, don't worry about it. Whenever you get me back, I'll probably desperately need the money because despite having 2 jobs, I'm always broke because the jobs don't pay what a normal job pays. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress out about that. I'm doing it because you keep me company. I think that's worth $50. Yeah, the job market is pretty bad. They want you to have 20 years of experience to, like, put papers in a paper shredder. Okay, so what else got buffed here? Frantic Chain? I'm not using that one right now. Well, this gives more attack speed. Kinda gotta take whatever job you can get at this point. People, employers don't understand why people don't want to work for them. It's like, well, they have batshit insane requirements, and then they pay dirt. They pay dirt in a time where everything costs so much money. The price of everything is going up so much. Like, you know, maybe that's why people don't want to work for you. Just a hunch. I can tell you right now, this makes pretty much no money. It's a dead end income-wise. I need to kind of buff my income streams a bit, but it's just hard because I don't want to, like, I don't want people to feel like they're forced to donate to get my content, and then also for me, the thing that does the best is, like, guides. So that's the other thing as well. If guides are the thing that make people want to watch, especially people that, like, aren't already in my community, then that's kind of a problem, of course. The whole gatekeeping videos and stuff for Patreon funds or donations or whoever, it works better for people who aren't doing what I'm doing, which is I'm pretty decent at games, above average usually, depending on what I'm playing. Some of these roguelikes I'm pretty garbage at, but guides are very time sensitive. If you put it out quick, and it's a good guide and it helps people generally, you'll do pretty well. Even if you're a small channel like mine, you get a pretty good chance of growing your brand off it. But, like, video essays you can put out whenever. That's why video essays are like the meta right now. There's a reason for it. Video essays aren't really time sensitive unless it's drama. If it's a drama video, yes. Content creator does something stupid, you have to get that video essay out, like, pronto. It's very, similar to making game guides. But video essays about other topics that aren't drama-related, you generally have to get it out pretty quick. Or video essays, rather, can be put out, like, anytime. As long as they're not related to drama. Well, Power Flood, I'm hearing that the Gundam Breaker 4 port is, like, actually good. You can look at my Discord, I posted some excerpts from the reviews. Like, actual good port for once. Like, even the Switch version. They're saying the Switch version struggles with load times, and also the diorama mode is, like, really laggy, but that's not actual gameplay. That's basically just a dress-up mode for your robots. So, like, apparently the Switch port is pretty good from what I'm hearing. And also, apparently, Steam Deck performance is pretty good, too. So, all good news. The PC port has uncapped frame rate. Goes up to, like, 300 FPS. So, that's pretty sweet, too. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some, like, arbitrary 60 FPS cap. So, all good news. Yeah, they want so much experience for, like, a menial tasks that, like, anybody could do. Got too greedy. Well, he's actually working pretty well. That's good. I actually really like how they're updating this game because, I like how they're updating this game because, like, the major updates are taking long. Like, you heard me complaining about the lack of inventory space. They've already said that they're going to address that. And then also there's going to be, like, a meta progression. You'll be able to donate to the town and get extra stuff. So, this is basically the hardest this game is ever going to be is right now. If you can beat this game on Nightmare difficulty right now, like, you know you're actually pretty good at it. But what they do in between updates is they add legendaries, which is actually quite a bit of content. So definitely haven't played an early access game that updates like every week and they like don't add major stuff. The game definitely needs a major update, like really quick, but the way that they're doing it still keeps the game interesting. So that's actually pretty cool. Managed to get all but one legendary this stream, so that's pretty impressive. I wasn't expecting to get it done that quick, but I also came in like really equipped with like 300,000 dragon blood or whatever it's called. Let's see. Do I want to go back to sleep or play something else? I'm thinking about it right now. We got about 7 hours to go. 7.5, I think. But yeah, I'll get you the game when I can. Let me see. How much is it on GG Deals right now? I don't have the money right now, but I'll look into it. You might have to wait until my disability comes in because I have to pay for the train ticket and then I also have to pay for the hotel. So I gotta do the train ticket, hotel, and then as much of my bills as I can, and that's gonna be a lot of money. So I don't know when I'll be able to do it. Probably when my neighbor pays me, honestly. That's probably the best choice right now. Let me go ahead and change my scene here. Okay, so best deal for it right now is 2Game. 2Game's got it for 44. I've had a lot of problems with CD keys lately, actually. It's been... Their site's, like, really glitchy. So, I kind of haven't really been using CD keys that much anymore. The site just, like, refuses to take your money constantly. It's very annoying. 2Game is legit. I got the slime game from there. They gave me the key on time. I had no problems purchasing, and it was a pretty competitive price. I don't mind paying a few extra bucks if I don't have to fight with your store to give you money, which is exactly the experience I had with Slime Game. Humble as well, I tend to go for. Does Humble have the game right now, or what? Probably just go with 2Game. Alright, so when I get paid, I'll hook you up, but you might have to wait. I also have to restock a lot of house supplies as well because I didn't do that this month. I had enough surplus from last month, but that's going to be an extra expense too that I have to pay for. But it's mostly because I'm going on the trip, and that's going to cost. Let's see, $100 for the train. Well, it's like, yeah, I think it's like $90, $100, and then it's going to be like $250 for the hotel, and then I get a deposit back. and then a couple days worth of food. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be broke, but I'll have some friends helping me, so I definitely need the vacation. I'm really burnt out from caregiving right now. The channel's not really burning me out right now. Ironically, it's been pretty nice just playing random stuff. The ad revenue has been such garbage. Like what I play and what I put out has no real bearing on anything. So in a way, uh, it's kind of reduced a lot of the stress. Ironically, I just kind of had to accept that the ad revenue is pennies right now. It's always been pennies, but it's like really really low pennies right now. So uh, Gundam Breaker 4 content, I feel, is probably going to be more laid back than I initially predicted or expected. I guess planned would be the word, because I didn't know that a lot of really good content creators for Gundam Breaker 3, which I was not. I played that game years after it came out. Uh, Bamco actually did something cool and gave a lot of them keys, even though a lot of them are not large channels. Uh, a bunch of them are actually smaller than mine, which is a good thing. uh, they definitely deserve it way more than I do, because I didn't really make anything worthwhile for that game. But what that means is, for making edited content, really the only thing that I would do is a combo video, and that's going to take probably dozens of hours of playing the game, because there's like 250 Gundams in the game or something like that, and then like actually grinding out the build and stuff. Um, the game does have a training mode, so that's pretty big. That's actually one of the biggest improvements about that game, is that you can test your build without having to actually load into an instance. So uh, that's gonna make making the video easy, but for guides, the only thing I have planned right now is uh, whenever I mostly finalize my build, I will make a video for that. Just because build videos for action RPGs do really well, even if they're not like the meta, like the top tier. Like that those guides I made for Neo 2 did extremely well, and I'm a very small channel. I'm like a nobody on here, and those videos did really well because people like to look for guidance in these action RPGs, because there's just so many options, and there's not enough time to just mess around with builds that might not work out. So I plan on doing build videos. I'll definitely post my opinions probably after I get into the post game, but there's already a lot of really good reviews from hardcore Gundam Breaker creators, so I don't want to put much effort into that. I'll definitely be streaming the game as much as I can while I'm playing it. There'll definitely be some exceptions if I'm recording. Uh, I have to work at my neighbor's house tonight because I had a couple days off because of their situation. So we're gonna try to stream it from there. Uh, I'm thinking, from what I've seen, there's no gameplay of Steam Deck out yet, but let me go ahead and put this back up, actually. There's a really good review here that goes over some of it. It's relevant. Give me a sec. I think I'm going to go to bed after this, actually. I'm still pretty tired. I'm going to need energy for later. Here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and skim over this. Yes, this person is saying that the load times are really bad on Switch. So if you have a Steam Deck, there's no reason to get it on Switch. So what I'm seeing right here is the GPU is pretty hammered, but this person is running it at 90 FPS. They're on the OLED, which has like a slight performance upgrade or increase over the base one, which is what I have currently. Let me go up here a little bit. Saying I played Gundam Breaker 4 with Proton Experimental, worked out of the box. I don't know if the anti-cheat will work though, so I don't know how playing online is going to work. And playing with all settings on high aside from shadows, Gundam Breaker 4 easily hit 60, but I wanted more. For this, I turned things to medium and played at 80-90 FPS almost across the board. A few late game missions saw drops to the high 60s during gameplay, but otherwise I had no issues. Okay, so cutscenes take a hit. We know we don't care about cutscenes here. uh, so what I'm gathering from this is that maybe I can put it on 720p low and actually stream the game at 60. But I'm only going to do that if it's stable. If it's dropping frames and stuttering a lot, then I'm just not going to stream over there. But see here, lots of good news. This is one of the best professional reviews I've ever read because it talks about important stuff like the PC port. So the PC port supports above 60 FPS. PS5 capped at 60. Playing on the deck, it displayed Xbox button prompts. That's not a problem at all. As you can see here, it supports up to 200 FPS apparently. I've only got a 180 Hz monitor, so I'm hoping it will stay above 120. That's very good news. So PC version is the best, and then you get Steam Deck along with that as well. So it's the best value. Okay, on the Steam Deck itself, it sadly doesn't support a full 800p. I'm not really worried about that. I should be able to stretch the image and then probably put everything on low settings, and maybe we can stream this over there. Have an extra 4 hours of stream time every day. I've seen a lot of complaints that make no sense, like standard pro reviews, or people are complaining that you just run around and kill stuff. I'm like, that's a good thing. Like, do you want it to be like old school Monster Hunter, where you have to fight trash mobs and carry eggs and stuff for like the first 4 hours? I mean, I think it's good that the pacing seems good. As long as you're like building your character properly, the game flows pretty well. Also, the levels are a lot shorter too, so I think that's a good thing as well. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to get some sleep. Uh, let's see, how is this gonna work? It's gonna be difficult because I think the Steam Deck video is actually gonna do quite well. So, what I'm probably going to do today is when the game releases, I'm probably gonna play past the tutorial because the tutorial is not really a good benchmark. I'm gonna put up a PC benchmark and get to the point where I can get to an instance quick. And then I'm going to play on Steam Deck and get good footage of an instance without streaming. And then when I'm over at my other job tonight, I will probably see you guys over there. But don't get too attached to the idea of a stream over there. I have no idea if it's going to work. It's possible that it might, but the combination of game capture and putting on low settings, it might not be that demanding. But we'll find out, I guess. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. D-Day is here.